What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team, stand up! January is here. It is now an FTC new year. We got Crime Reacts back at it again. 2 crime videos on one day. This was a nice little calm stroke. We got EW missing one found in the most unexpected ways. 2026, man. Stop doing that dirt out there, man. I'm keep telling y'all that, man. Find something that you're passionate about and keep it pushing. This technology is only getting better. You will get caught. All right?
We can't find her.
She's missing right now, and she had hit her head on the hardwoods, and we've all talked to her, and she just wasn't right.
I just worry because of that head injury. She just was not Nancy.
Oh my God.
On April 3rd, 2025, a 74-year-old grandmother leaves her Michigan home to hit the casino, then vanishes without a trace. But just as the search reaches a standstill, an unbelievable discovery changes everything.
That close. Unbelievable. That's just wild.
The following is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. On Friday, April 4th, 2025, Norton Shores officers meet with a man named Robert, who has concerns about his elderly neighbor.
Well, the other day, I come by here and Nancy's garage door is open.
Are you the neighbor?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we came and went, and last night, the garage door was still open. Today, the garage door is still open, and she don't do that. And whenever she goes to check the mail, and she locks her doors.
Okay.
And that door was open. You said it was...
Yeah. She had a fall yesterday.
How old is she?
2 days ago.
Yeah, Wednesday. It was Wednesday.
Yeah,
morning.
How old is
She's
she?
64. Or,
64.
excuse me, 74.
74. Okay.
The 74-year-old grandmother, Nancy Bloomquist, lives alone. Though they share that the house is slightly less tidy than Nancy likes to keep it, nothing inside leads them to believe there was a break-in or foul play.
Yesterday, she called me, and she kept saying, "Mom, where can you get here so you can go to Little River?" And I said, "We're not going to the casino. You need to go to the doctor or call your doctor's office. You need to stay home."
So she said she had a fall recently. She hit her head. When was
This
this?
morning,
Wednesday?
and she wasn't right.
What does not right mean? Can you help me
She
clarify that a
was
little bit?
talking almost like she had a stroke. I even told her, look at your pupils in the mirror.
I
You
did
said
too.
you did.
According to her friend Julie and her cousin Kelly, not only has she missed work every day since hitting her head, she also failed to show up for a luncheon that she organized for today.
Wow.
Robert speaks with the casino on speakerphone, hoping that she may be there.
Food Land, what up?
She's always at the casino, so she hasn't wanted to try to go to the casino yesterday.
And she wins.
Yep, Bloomquist.
I don't know how somebody could get so lucky.
Unfortunately, the casino tells Robert they'll have to call him back, leaving them with no answers. Suddenly, another neighbor approaches the group.
Hello.
Something happened to Nancy.
We can't find her.
She's missing right now.
She left it.
Yesterday afternoon.
No, this morning.
This morning.
Yes. Went to the mailbox. That was like 10:30. I left, and then I noticed her garage door was open.
Yeah, there's mail in the mailbox.
Okay, that is weird.
The neighbor's story offers hope that the situation isn't as bad as they feared, but Nancy's friend remains deeply concerned.
I just worry because of that head injury. She just was not Nancy.
The officer contacts dispatch and relays what he's learned, and faces a difficult choice given the circumstances.
Do you believe her life is in danger?
I mean, possibly due to her suffering a head injury. Maybe she's not in the right headspace, but I can't for sure say that she's a danger to herself as right now.
Right.
Before making a decision, the officer tries calling Nancy's phone.
Hello?
Hello, is Nancy there? And like that. That's her phone number? No. Okay. We're good.
Even after trying the correct phone number, calls to Nancy go directly to voicemail.
Maybe she's on the hot streak at the casino. decided to go heater. Just you guys don't want to come with me? Just wanted to go AWOL.
Yeah.
They're not gonna like the answer you asked for. Unfortunately, we're not at the grounds of she's in immediate danger, so we can't ping her phone.
Even with the head injury?
Right. We need to prove that if this phone call doesn't happen, she's most likely going to die, which we are not at that point because we have to violate her rights and immediately contact her agency. We're not there. We already called. We can't do that. What we can do is put out a BOL for the entire county. So every officer in the county will have notification telling them to look for her car and look for her and check on her if you see her. Stop her, check on her, make sure everything's okay. And then if her car is parked anywhere, abandoned anywhere, found anywhere, they'll know because it's going to have a BOL attached to it.
The officer obtains a description of Nancy's car, a white 2024 GMC Terrain with a Michigan plate. Though it leaves them with no comfort, all they can do is wait. By Saturday morning, April 5th, Nancy still
you can take
hasn't
the
made
motor
it
off.
home.
She's not home.
Joe
No,
Job,
we know.
we get there.
We've been looking into her location. We do know that she is up. She went up to the casino yesterday. They checked the hotels in the area, and they checked with her brother up in Traverse City. She's not there with him, so that's as much information as we know.
Oh my God. So let's just wait and hope she shows up.
Yep.
Okay.
By the late afternoon of April 5th, there's still no sign of Nancy, and officers have given no alerts indicating Nancy's car has passed any license plate readers. Given the circumstances, an officer contacts Nancy's brother and asks him to fill out a missing persons form. When he arrives to meet with him, he learns their timeline for her disappearance has been very wrong.
This neighbor, Jamie, here, told me that she saw the door open, which is uncharacteristic. My sister would never leave home leaving the door open, so she was not of her right mind. But anyway, she saw that both Thursday when she went up to the casino, and also Thursday evening at night, and then also Friday morning,
Right.
which would kind of indicate Nancy did not come back here on Thursday night. So the neighbor over here probably had their dates confused.
Though the neighbor claimed he saw Nancy's car leave at 10:30 a.m. on the Friday of the family's initial report, the reality is that she never made it home from the casino the day before. A sudden call to the Little River Band of Ottawa Indians Police Department brings a pivotal update.
Surveillance has her walking out of the building at 5:10 p.m.
5:10.
She kind of wandered around the parking lot trying to locate her vehicle for about 30 minutes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she was lost. Yeah.
But then she did get to her vehicle about 5:40 and then was observed leaving the property and heading south on US 31.
Oh, thank you for that information. So that was about 5:40, you said?
Yep, 5:40 p.m.
As Nancy never made it home after leaving the casino, this means she hasn't been seen on cameras or heard from in roughly 47 hours. If her head injury was worse than anyone realized and she truly suffered a stroke, every hour could mean the difference between life and death. Just as the trail runs cold at 4:30 p.m. on Sunday, April 6th, a breakthrough sends the case in a new direction. Norton Shores officers are alerted by the Mason County Sheriff's Department that a landowner has discovered a damaged vehicle about 30 feet into the woods, 13 miles south of Little River Casino. Though the car is so heavily burned that the VIN and license plate are illegible, trail cameras captured what appeared to be Nancy walking away from the burning car and further into the woods at 7:30 p.m. on Thursday night, 3 days earlier. K-9 units and multiple drone operators are dispatched to the area, and it isn't long before a drone operator sees a possible person lying in the woods.
Oh my God. Look at that. That is. Just shows how hard it is.
She's still alive? What the hell? Oh my gosh!
Well, unfortunately, your car kind of barbecued.
I know.
But we'll get you up and get you warm, okay?
I've been cold for days.
Yeah. Are you hurt?
No,
Anybody got a thermal blanket in their car?
I'm just freezing.
I do not.
According to the Mason County Sheriff, it rained heavily the night of Nancy's disappearance, and temperatures plunged below freezing, adding a layer of suffering to her terrifying experience.
Somebody grab her money there that's laying on the ground.
Yeah,
we got it. We found it for you.
Thank you.
Is that your winnings from the casino?
Let me put it in your pocket. I'm gonna zip your pocket up.
Oh, that's from my ATM.
Hey, you can get the stick out of your back, okay?
Do you think maybe you could stand up if we help you?
Let's get a mega mover and just slide her out
I
again.
feel so bad, bro. She basically suffered for like 2 days. Cold.
Might as well. I don't know if she's gonna be hurt or not.
How about you just sit tight for a second? We'll help.
We're gonna get something to help you, okay? We don't want you to get hurt any more than you already are.
I want to get off somebody.
Hey, she's a trooper, bro.
I know.
Nancy,
We'll
bro.
help you do that.
We're gonna make sure we get you home.
This is my home, but I can't find the house.
I know. We'll get to it. Sometimes it gets a little tricky out here.
With Nancy showing signs of confusion and disorientation, getting her to a hospital quickly is critical. However, an ambulance won't be able to drive to their location. Instead, an officer races to get one of the police SUVs.
Oh, I'm glad we found you.
Did you find the phone? I had
No.
the phone. It slipped out of my hand.
Oh, did it?
I can't find it. I have to call Bob and ask him where my house was.
Oh.
I don't know if it burnt down
we were all
or
just walking right
blew
here.
away or what.
We would have walked right past her.
I can't find the driveway either.
I know. We'll help you, though. It's quite the adventure you've been on.
Horrible.
Yep. You got one heck of a story for your grandson.
The officers carefully load Nancy onto a mega mover, a device designed to rescue patients in areas that are inaccessible to stretchers. As a team, they carry Nancy towards the clearing.
All right. We're just going to take a break.
What's just cold? Or your leg bothering you?
My hip.
Your hip?
Because every time I tried to get up to find the house, I'd fall. I'd trip over something and fall. Oh, that hurt.
That close. Unbelievable. That's just wild.
And I come up
That's crazy.
about right up here. Because I look down along the swamp come up.
How you doing, Nancy? Call the boss. We found her. She's alive. Yeah, she was like 100 yards into the woods from where we were. The drone captured it, and so there's like 10 of us going out into the woods. It's like 8 of us walked past her, and someone's like, "Here she is." She was underneath some, like a tree that had fallen. So she's talking and everything. We just moved her out on a mega mover, and we got an ambulance on the way.
Literally a miracle.
So, yeah, pretty wild.
After carefully loading her into the back of an SUV, Nancy was transported to the main road and into an ambulance, and officers called to inform the family that their loved one had been found alive and was on her way to the hospital. The Mason County Sheriff later explained in an interview that on her way home from the casino, Nancy got twisted around, winding up in the driveway of a seasonal home. As she tried to get back to the main road, her car became disabled and caught fire.
What?
He added the person who owns the seasonal property rarely visits, and it was blind luck that the homeowner happened to come home and find the car on their property.
Wow.
I don't know how somebody could get so lucky.
Despite enduring freezing temperatures at night and without access to food or water for all 3 days,
It was 3 days.
74-year-old Nancy Bloomquist ultimately recovered from the harrowing ordeal. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering
God
case
is good,
files
man.
that rarely come to light,
Bro.
you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon.
74-year-old
Channel
in the
memberships
woods,
here on
bro.
YouTube also
No
include
food,
early
cold,
access to
3
select
days. That's a good thing they found her, man. Damn. Nah, this is probably one of the more wild ones, man. At least nothing ended up, you know what I'm saying, sad. More wholesome, like, crime reaction. Definitely. Shout out to EWU.